But David and I were talking before the podcast, and I don't really think it's a issue of class, so to speak. It's really an issue now about generation. So the millennials having a hard time finding house. You know, a guy like Nick Fuentes, I sent one of his videos to David, and it's like, he's talking about all the things that his generation is dealing with. If you take out the white part and the part about race and all that stuff, all those things are distractions.
What he's bringing up is a legitimate economic concerns, which economic nationalism would solve. And that's the truth. But what we do, homeownership, like that, you know, and we look at very basic things, and what would they do is they get brought up to the extremes because only people on the extremes are willing to acknowledge truth anymore, because our society is so mentally ill that it takes people on the extremes being willing to acknowledge and call a thing. You know, and so what happens is the political discord moves from left to right, while never actually having any solutions to any problems. You look at the Occupy Wall Street movement, you look at the Tea Party Patriots, you look at MAGA, you look at No Kings, you look at the Groypers. All of these groups have legitimate concerns, but what we do is we create others out of them. A lack of economic opportunities for his generation, a lack of opportunities to buy homes in the communities where they grew up in, immigrants coming in and taking jobs and devaluing the middle class, immigrants coming in and taking high-scale jobs, the H-1B visas, us outsourcing our economic middle class, you know, under Clinton through NAFTA. And what we saw was from the 90s, right until the 2020s, there's never really been a period of economic growth and sustainability for the American middle class. And it got fast-tracked through COVID-19.
That's the big problem, right? So these groups will talk about issues that are, everybody's feeling it. Everybody feels it. The student loan issue, everybody feels that. The housing costs, everybody feels that. The devaluation of the dollar, of course, everyone feels that. You don't need the qualifier because everybody across the spectrum, color-wise, culturally, ethnically, is feeling those same exact feelings and emotions